In this video, we're going to look at creating a podcast using the free software Audacity. Audacity is the software that we've got open here. So to get started, we press the record button, which is the large red button at the top here. Now, as this starts recording, you're going to see it progressing across the screen. Now, one thing that often people find when they're recording their own voice is that they have a reasonably long pause at intervals. Now, that pause obviously is not required in the podcast. So if we stop the recording now, I can show you just how easy it is to actually remove that pause. Now the pause is actually indicated by this long line here where I wasn't speaking. So if we highlight it and press delete, that pause has now been reduced to just a natural pause in speech. Once you've completed your recording of your audio, you're going to want to save it as an MP3 file. Now, Audacity doesn't automatically come with the format of MP3, so when you come to save your file, you'll find that the option isn't there. So what you need to do from the Audacity site, which we're looking at here, you'll need to go to the Lame download page. The Lame is the free plugin that you're going to need for Audacity to be able to export to MP3. Now, this is not a great screen, as you'll see, and the reason for showing you this is to show you exactly where you'll find the file you need. So we scroll about halfway down the page, and here we see for Audacity for Windows Lame. So we would click on that link, and that will install the Lame software onto our machine. When you come back to Audacity and you go to export your file, it's going to ask you for where the location of your Lame plugin. So you would just browse for the location of that file that you downloaded, and then it will automatically just do everything else for you. So I've already got my Lame plugin installed. So rather than saving the project, which would just save the file as an Audacity file, we're going to actually export it as an MP3 file. So we've already got one file here called podcast. I'm going to call this one podcast, so we're actually going to be overwriting it, but that's not a problem. And we're going to just accept the defaults here. You can put in a title and an artist if you want to. Okay, now we really don't need to save this as an Audacity project, just the MP3 file, because if we, and I'm going to show you now, if we actually close that and we don't save it as an Audacity file, we open Audacity up again and we try to open our MP3 file, you'll see that it opens absolutely fine, just as we recorded it, and so we can edit and extend that if we so wish. Okay, so we now have our MP3 file that's been created in Audacity, and I do hope that you now feel confident to be able to create your learners some podcasts of learning.